I know that you want to be able to understand English when it's spoken very quickly. And one of the best ways to do that is to listen to real stories by everyday people. So that's what I'm going to do today. Welcome to English 3 T's. I'm Tanya, and if you follow me on Instagram, you may already know that last week was my birthday week. And I was showered by so much love, I wanted to share some of it with you. We can say we are showering someone with love when we're giving gifts, or it could be saying kind words or doing loving things. I can say I got all of those things last week. So I'm curious, how do you like to be showered with love? One of the ways that I like to be showered with love best is to spend quality time with the people I care about. And I was able to do that on and around my birthday in person and on the phone and on Zoom. I was also showered with lots of really thoughtful gifts. And I think one of the most important parts of this is the thoughtfulness part. These gifts are gifts that these people know I would really love and enjoy. So one of the gifts I received was a little packet of wildflower seeds. We call something like this a packet. Everyone who knows me well knows that I love wildflowers. Flowers in general, but especially wildflowers. And speaking of flowers, there's a phrase I talked about in a video previously, which I'll link below. I also received a basket of these potted flowers. When flowers are planted in something like a basket or a pot, like this is a pot that I have full of pens and pencils, we call those potted flowers. And I love these types of potted flowers. Another thing that I received, which is from someone who knows me very well and is dear to my heart, is this little handmade palette. So handmade, she made it with her own hands, and it's a painting palette. So I can take my paintbrush and mix different colors of paints and save them on this little paint palette. And speaking of art, I also received some art from some of my favorite artists. This first one is one of my favorite pieces in a print. We call this a print because it was printed from or copied from the original. The original is the painting or the piece of artwork that was done by the artist, and then they make prints to sell or give to friends. And I love this piece for the colors and so many more things. And what's really cool about it is that the artist who created this artwork was one of my students many, many years ago, one of my art students, and I had given her some of the colored pencils that she used in this artwork. So among other things, this is very special to me. I'll link her below so you can see more of her art. She does Southwest American art, so I think you might find it interesting. Be sure to check it out. That same artist also gave me some stickers. Stickers like this have been super popular, or we could say all the rage meaning super popular in the United States. Are stickers all the rage in your country? Let me know below. I also received this sweet little art print by another of my favorite artists. Artwork like this is right up my alley. We can say something is right up our alley if it's something that we really love or it relates to things that we really love. Since I love wildflowers, artwork like this is right up my alley. What kinds of things are right up your alley? Another thing that is right up my alley is plants. And this plant is chocolate mint. I love growing herbs, although I haven't been super successful at it, but I want to keep trying. And I'm gonna make this into some tea. If you have been watching others of my videos, you know that I love both hot and cold tea. And then this was another gift that I really love. This is a bandana. I love bandanas. I have different kinds. I like traditional bandanas. This is a pattern on here. This pattern is a little more traditional, but this bandana is getting really worn out. When something is worn out, it just means that it's starting to either be torn or broken or damaged, but I'll keep using this bandana for a long time. One of the things I love to get for gifts, and also something that I enjoy buying when I am traveling or doing something special, is earrings. These earrings are like little bees. They look like little bees. Bzzz is the sound that a bee makes, and we call that sound buzz. We could say the bee is buzzing. But the reason I bring up the word is that recently in our women's speaking program, we were talking about buzzwords. Buzzwords come from this idea of bzz, something that gets your attention. So you'll see buzzwords used in advertising or in article headlines, and the idea is to use a buzzword so that you will notice it. It will get your attention. What is one of the ways you've been showered with love by your loved ones? If learning words and phrases in context like this is helpful for you, be sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and share this video with someone you know who's learning English. Now that I've shared a little bit about my birthday with you, you can learn more words and phrases by checking out this video that I mentioned earlier. I'll see you there.